Hello folks, it's that time again for What's for Supper Wednesday, and this week we're going to be having pork barbecue. We got another one the other day that while they was on sale, and we deboned it. I'm going to try slicing it this time. We'll just bring it up to a temperature of about 170, just a little bit more, and then we'll wrap it. And what we're going to make right now is just a basic injection, and that will be 1 cup of apple juice, store-bought, that's good, Doug. Store-bought is just fine. This is some Carolina canned. We're going to use a 1/2 cup of apple cider vinegar. We're going to use a tablespoon of this sauce here, Worcestershire. And then this is the first time we've tried this barbecue rub before. Daniel's seen it. He thinks it's going to be good. I think he's right, but we'll let you know. What we'll do, we'll put 3 tablespoons of that down inside. Also, there's 2 tablespoons of butter. We're going to combine all this together. First, we're going to melt the butter. Then we're going to mix it together. We're going to inject it into the pork butt. But before I do inject it, I'm going to rub this down with mustard. Put our rub on the outside, then we'll inject it, and then we'll let it sit there for about 15 minutes while I'm getting the smoker ready outside, and then we'll throw it on there and we'll start cooking. This will be for tomorrow, but we're going to get it cooked up tonight. I'm going to let the meat get good and chilled tonight before we try slicing on the meat slicer tomorrow. Like I said, we're going to try slicing it. Hopefully it works out. Could be a flop. Hopefully not. See you in just a minute. Now folks, this part here can get a little messy. Okay, Shug, that's good. Just give it a good massage here with the mustard. You can see there where we took the bone out of it there. Alrighty, Shug, squirt me some on top. Okay, that's good. Alrighty. All this, it's not going to really affect the flavor or anything. All it's going to do is help attach the rub to it. Okay. But no, reason I took the bone out, we're not going to get it cooked up to the temperature where the bone would easily pull out. We're going to be stopping probably at about 170 to 175, somewhere in that area. And then we'll pull it. And that way we'll let it cool. It'll still, the connective tissue will still have broken down some. Nothing like it would have if you'd let it went to 195 to 200 or 205. But what we're wanting to do, we're wanting to try slicing it. So we'll see. Alright, let me wash up here. Alrighty, now we're going to put a rub on here. Shake it on liberally. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to hit you. And just sort of press it down in there and flip it over. Let me wash my hands again. I can smell a little bit of like the cola smell in it. I don't know. Like I said, Daniel's seen this. He thought it tastes good, and I agree with him. I believe it will too. Alrighty. Now, set this to the side. Get our injector.
You tell him what you want.
I told him what was in the injection there. We mixed it all up. Alrighty, and like I said, we're gonna let this sit for a little bit. Probably where we poured a little or shot a little bit of the, oh gracious, blooper reel. Oh, Carolyn over here laughing at me. Making all kinds of sounds, man. Alrighty, folks. Now we're going to get a little bit of rub and put back in its place there. We're going to let it sit. Now it's got a little bit of the rub inside there now from the injection. Now I'll go out there and I'll get the grill started, or the smoker. And then we'll probably watch the rain clouds move in. See you in a minute, folks. Alrighty, folks, we got it out here, and I'm going to pour some apple juice and water down in the pan below. And that's maybe the right way or the wrong way. That's just the way I've always done it, and we've always enjoyed it. So we'll let this cook for a while. I started it with charcoal. I've got wood over here, and we'll see you in a little bit. All right, let's take a look at it. Now, I checked the temperature. It got to 160. I'll quit with the tinfoil. It got to 160. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to wrap this up and let it finish out. We've been cooking this at 225. Now watch me roll it off here on the ground. It ain't funny, Sherry.
No, that wouldn't be funny.
We're going to have to go get another piece of tinfoil. Tell you what, folks, I'll take this in the house, do it. I tore the end out of this tinfoil. We put it back on there and let it finish cooking. Alrighty, folks. It's the next day. We took it out. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to try slicing this up. Hopefully it slices good. We'll find out. And then what we'll do, we'll just reheat it. Now, this is our video for What's for Supper Wednesday. This is actually going to be for Mother's Day for Mom and Carolyn. And we're going to fix some burgers too. And have some of our freezer slaw. And some beans. And some of them little cheddar rounds. So let's get started. Alrighty, folks. We've started slicing off some of it here. Carolyn's tried it. How is it, Shelly?
Delicious.
Alrighty. We're going to try to finish slicing the rest of it up here. This is just a little old cheap slicer we bought. I don't know. We've had it for several years now. And most of the time when we cook our barbecue, we'll pull it. Today, like I said, we're going to slice it up, and so far so good. And then we'll just reheat it. Alrighty, folks, it made a pile, and we tried it. It's good. You don't even have to heat it up. I mean, it's already plumb cooked. Everything's good. It's good cold. I'm sure it's going to be good heated up. Like I said, we just throwed it on there for, let's see, altogether it was about 6 hours at 225. And just kept checking the temperature there. Once it got up to 170, we pulled it off and I checked it. It finally went up to 175 in the middle. And we just let it cool off, let it rest. And then we sliced it up here and just made us some of these good old slices there. It's tender, juicy. Hopefully Mom will like it over there. Now, what we'll do, we'll go ahead and add a little bit of barbecue sauce and heat this up. Actually, we may just leave it plain and heat it up. And then that way, if Mom wants barbecue sauce, she can. We made some of ours last night there. And she can eat it just plain, however. But we're going to fix some burgers. We'll show you everything that when we get it done. Folks, I'd like to thank y'all for watching. We'll be showing you here shortly, I hope. Folks, we had a little bit of a problem there. Something happened to our footage. Let me tell you, we had a great Mother's Day. Mom and Carolyn, they both had a good day. The food was great. This barbecue is good. We're going to be fixing another one like this here. But we had burgers, and we had Mom, she'd fixed a strawberry pie, the Shoney's pie. Everything turned out great, folks. Sorry we ain't got the footage to show you, but everything was good. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and Lord willing, we'll be seeing you Friday. I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Y'all are great.